Hello everyone! Today we're talking about an essential skill for home cooks, freezer organization. This underrated art is more than just a neatness habit. It's about maximizing efficiency, reducing waste, and simplifying your meal planning process. Picture this. You're in a rush, but instead of an icy jumble, you meet a well-organized array of ingredients ready to be turned into a delicious meal. Sounds good? Ready to transform your freezer into a well-organized space? Here we go. First and foremost, labeling is key to a well-organized freezer. Picture this. You're rummaging through the icy depths of your freezer, only to pull out a frost-covered package that has you guessing, is this last month's lasagna or the chicken soup from 2 weeks ago? Not a scenario we want, right? That's where labeling swoops in to save the day. A simple label with the name of the dish and the date it was prepared can make a world of difference. It not only helps you identify foods at a glance, but also prevents the mystery meat scenario. No more playing the guessing game every time you need to thaw something for dinner. But there's more to labeling than just naming your foods. It's also a clever way to keep track of expiration dates. You'll know exactly when to consume your frozen goods before they lose their quality or even become unsafe to eat. And what should you use for labeling? Waterproof markers and tape are your best allies here. They can withstand the chilly conditions and stay legible for a long time. Remember, a well-labeled freezer is a well-organized freezer. Moving on to the next tip, use freezer-safe containers. Now, these are not just any containers, but ones specifically designed to withstand the freezing temperatures of your freezer. Why are they so important, you ask? Well, for starters, they prevent the dreaded freezer burn. That's right, those ice crystals you see on your food. That's freezer burn, and it's a definite no-no if you want to maintain the quality of your meals. Freezer-safe containers are also space savers. They come in various sizes, allowing you to store anything from leftover soup to a batch of your favorite cookies. And because they're rigid, you can stack them up, making the most out of your freezer's vertical space. Speaking of stacking, when choosing your containers, opt for ones that are stackable. Not only will this help you keep your freezer neat and organized, but it will also make it easier to find what you're looking for. Lastly, these containers are champions at maintaining the quality of your food. They seal out air, preventing your food from getting dry or soaking up unwanted flavors. With freezer-safe containers, you're not only saving space but also preserving the quality of your food. Now let's master the art of stacking. Stacking, you see, is not just about piling things one on top of the other. It's a strategic game, a way to maximize space while ensuring easy access to your frozen treats. It's about creating a system that works for you, a system that's easy to navigate and manage. When it comes to stacking items in your freezer, there's a golden rule to keep in mind. Heavier items go at the bottom, lighter ones on top. You wouldn't want a hefty frozen turkey toppling onto your delicate berries, would you? This method not only protects your lighter items from being squashed, but also helps maintain the structural integrity of your freezer stacks. But the art of stacking goes beyond just weight. It's also about grouping similar items together. Think of it as creating little neighborhoods in your freezer. Your meats can have one area, your vegetables another, and your ice cream tubs, well, they probably deserve a prime spot, don't they? Grouping similar items together makes it a breeze to locate what you need when you're in a hurry. It also means you'll be less likely to forget about that bag of peas lurking in the back. So remember, when it comes to stacking in your freezer, think strategically. It's not just about cramming as much as you can into the space you have. It's about creating an easy-to-navigate system that makes your life just a little bit simpler. Our final tip, regular freezer cleanups. This might sound laborious, but believe me, it's integral to maintaining your freezer's organization and cleanliness. Imagine flinging open your freezer door to be met by an unpleasant smell, or even worse, discovering a long-forgotten spoiled food item. No one desires that, right? That's where routine cleanups play their role. Aim for a monthly sweep and rearrangement. This regimen ensures that you don't house items that are past their prime in your freezer. It also provides an opportunity to inventory your belongings and pre-plan your meals. Objective here isn't to convert your freezer into a mere cold storage unit, but to transform it into a well-structured space that aids in maximizing your food usage and time management. Visualize it as a monthly renewal. Dispose of spoiled, welcome the new. And fret not, this doesn't necessitate an entire day. A swift tidy up, wipe down and reorganization can do wonders. Set reminders and incorporate this into your schedule. Remember, The more often you do it, the less time it takes each time. It's a small investment of time that can save you a lot in the long run. This way you avoid the disappointment of finding food items that are no longer usable and the potential health they pose. It's all about creating a more efficient and health-conscious kitchen environment. Mark your calendar and make this a part of your routine. And there you have it, our favorite tips and tricks to efficiently organize your freezer. Let's take a moment to recap what we've covered in this video. We kicked things off by understanding the importance of freezer organization. Then we delved into the art of labeling, a simple yet effective method to keep track of what's in your freezer and when it was frozen. Remember, a well-labeled freezer is a well-organized freezer. Next, we talked about the significance of using freezer-safe containers. Not only do they help in maintaining the quality of your food, but they also make stacking and organizing a breeze. Speaking of stacking, we learned how to master this art. A well-stacked freezer not only looks pleasing, but also maximizes space and makes it easier to locate items. Finally, we emphasized the importance of regular freezer cleanups. This not only helps maintain the efficiency of your freezer, but also reduces food waste by ensuring you use everything before it expires. Implementing these simple yet effective tips and tricks will not only help you save time searching for items in your freezer, but it will also reduce food waste, making your kitchen more efficient and eco-friendly. If you found these tips useful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical advice. Happy organizing!